So in video 2 we're going to try and add a few refinements to our model that we created in video 1, and in front of me I've got the item that we did create in video 1. I've not changed it at all, and if I just spin around it you can see we've still got the kind of basic shape that we've created from sketching those 3 circles and extruding them to create the model that we've got at the moment. So just going to press the little home key just to zoom back to where I am, and I'm just going to go to the zoom key and I'm just going to zoom out slightly just so I get a better picture. And to add the first refinement we're going to go into the modify tab, and it's usually in this modify tab that you'll change an existing face or an existing edge of your work that you've already created. And the ones that we've got in here, we've got press and pull, which can either extrude or cut back into your shape. We've got tweak, split face, fillet, chamfer, split solid, and we've got shell. Now I do find shell really useful when you're making casings for, let's say, an electronics project, etc. It's a really quick and easy way of doing it. But the ones I want to look at for the video that we're creating now are the fillet and the chamfer tool. So the difference between the two: the fillet will give you a nice rounded smooth edge, whereas a chamfer gives you an angled edge. So to begin with, what we'll do is we'll just try the fillet. So if we click on fillet, we'll notice at the bottom of our screen that the attribute manager is loaded up. Because we've selected the fillet tool, it needs some information from us, asking us the radius of the fillet. So before I do that, I do find it easier to click on the edge that we want to fillet, and we notice it says there in the little tool graphic that we can click on an edge or edges. So rather than having to do them one by one, we can click and then select multiple edges on our work if we want to apply the same fillet value to those. And what's really good about the program is that when we start typing a value in, we get a real-time view of what it's doing. So if I just change this fillet radius from 1 to 2, you'll see that from the shape that fillet is getting bigger on all those edges. And I guess if you're not really sure of the value you want, this is a really good way of doing it, because we can actually design by what it looks like on our screen, and when we're happy with that we can use the value that we've created. So if I press the enter key, you can see that it now applies that fillet radius to the shape that I've just created. So those 4 edges we've now filleted, and if I just spin it over you can see even the bottom one has been done. And what we'll do for this one is I'm also going to put a fillet on the 2 edges where we're going to wrap the cable around, but this time I might not do it with the same radius as we've done. So I might change this one for something like 3, and I may then click on the 2 edges there, and we can see that we've now created a 3mm fillet on the top and the bottom of the inner edges, which is going to help our cable to wrap round and not damage it whilst it's in storage.